Heyo everyone, it's AJ, and today I just want to talk about how much of a fucking idiot I am, because apparently I'm missing all the news about anime adaptations of manga of I own. Like, what the fuck me? So, the other day, I actually started watching anime again this season, because I've actually watched none of my, seasonal anime, and keeping track on Mal, as I normally do, just to keep track, and it comes up in the wee news bit, it's like, oh, hey, by the way, Undead Unluck is, getting an anime, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I've got the first volume, and I know it's quite a loved series. I still haven't read the first volume. Oops. I've had it for a year, and I still haven't read it. But I feel like the premise of it sounds really cool. I don't know why I still haven't read the first volume. Don't ask. I don't know why. It just sits there. So I was like, oh, that's quite cool. However, I was like, I know Mashle, which I've talked about in the channel, came out roughly the same kind of time, and it's also, very well loved, and obviously I really love it. I think it's hilariously stupid, and it's just fun. And I was like, why hasn't that got an anime announcement? It turns out they did. They did it in July, almost 2 months ago, and I had no idea. I would have been so much more hyped knowing that. 2 months ago. That one at least is confirmed for next year. It's 2023. I think also Undead Unluck is also confirmed for 2023. Don't know when, but yeah. I know that A1 Pictures is doing Mashle. So, and apparently people have been online being like, oh, is A1 Pictures trying to be Mappa? It's like, you do realise production companies can work on one project at a time? Well, more than one of that at a time. They don't need to do one thing. They have teams for a reason. Hey-ho. Which then leads me to the main one that I've been, kinda hesitant about. And don't get me wrong, still fucking buzzing for the news, but I'm also terrified at the same time. And that is an anime adaptation of The Witch and the Beast, which is another series that I fucking love to bits. I've also done a manga Monday on it, and the lovely series that is here. Funnily enough, there's Mashle and there's The Witch and the Beast. But also, Witch Hat Terrier as well, got announced in April as well. Didn't talk about that yet, because I need to finish reading these so that I can talk about the fact that we should be hyped for this. And I don't know when this has been announced, or if it's when it's coming. I hope that's soon as well. So that's really, this little lovely shelf here is just perfect. But yeah, The Witch and the Beast is getting announced, and it got announced about 3 weeks ago, and I didn't know, all because I've not been watching fucking anime this season. And I was like, great, this is my punishment for not knowing, because I love this series so much. It is beautiful, it is epic, it is just, oh. My worry is if a bad studio gets its hands on it, because it's a very fucking detailed manga. I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but see, Mashle and Undead Unluck, not to say the art style is simplistic in a bad way, it's not as super liney as, The Witch and the Beast. There's a million fucking line strokes in The Witch and the Beast. Mashle is very easy to look at and very easy to read, and which then leads it to being very easily animated in comparison to all the million billion lines. If you think about how Berserk manga looks, the million billion lines in that, and then you look at their adaptations. Yeah. So, that's something that terrifies me, because the artwork, personally, I adore. I just think it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and the style really hones in the atmosphere and the mood of the series. And to super clean it up and I don't know, simplify it, I'm terrified you're just It's just gonna be bad. So I am going to be stressing about that. Like, yes, I love this series and it's like good. I want more people to know about it and be hyped and like engage with the story that's epic and I love. However, I also want it to be done well, which I think is just anyone's fear of like any piece of like written media that gets put into like a visual form. Like, it's so much worse, I feel like. See, when it's like comics or manga and whatnot, adaptations into like anime or whatnot, because you already have a visual representation of what it should look like. When it's not executed well, it just feels like shit. I'm pure stressing already just talking about it. But if you haven't read the series, go do it. It is fantastic. You will not regret it. It is slightly dark, so it is not a happy, cheery story. If that's not your thing, maybe just go that way and far away. Maybe just look at it from a distance and just appreciate it from there, but maybe not engage. But highly recommend the series. So good. Great read, banging artwork, you can't go wrong with that. So, given how much I just want to hype it up, obviously, anime would be perfect if done well. And that is the main fear of this. And I don't even know who could do it well. Like, who would want to take it up to do it well? Like, I don't even know. And it's always easy just to throw like, oh, like Mappa and everything like that. And it's like, why? I just need somebody that will take the source material and like honour it. That's all I need. I don't need a big ass like high end company. I just need somebody who has technically the funds to do it and will apply it to create the beauty that it is. Is that too much to ask? Probably, yes. But does that mean I'm not going to stop trying? Yes. Because obviously they're going to listen to a stupid twat of a Scot like all the way over side of the world. Yeah, but manifesting. I need to have some hope. But yeah, let me know, like, are you excited for this? Also, like, did you know about the other ones? And am I just like that much of a twat that I just like completely missed it? Like, I don't know how I missed that one. That's the one that annoys me the most. Like, it was like 3 weeks ago. I should have been making this 3 weeks ago. Just being all hyped up. But nah. I had to be now. Looking like a twat. And also not realising that my show was announced like 2 months ago as well, like, for goodness sake. But hey ho. Let me know down below your thoughts and feelings. Like, are you going to check them out when anime comes? Have you read the sources, or you just going to wait for when adaptations come out? Because why not? However, remember, I do urge to read. Go read them. They're so good. Because obviously, there's always things that the anime misses, so you'll get the goods. And goods are good. But anyway, I'm going to start ranting because I think I could just go forever and ever about why Witch and the Beast is like one of the best series that I've ever read, and I just love it to bits. So, until next time, I'm AJ, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.